Did you know that your child's brain uses more energy than almost any other organ in their body? In fact, during the early years, a child's brain is growing so rapidly that what they eat can directly support how they learn, focus, remember, and develop. Now, if you're like most parents, you've probably spent time negotiating with a toddler who suddenly decides that the food they loved yesterday is completely unacceptable today. One day they love eggs. The next day they act like eggs personally offended them. Parenting can be confusing, but here's the good news. You don't need expensive supplements or complicated diets to support your child's growing brain. Some of the best brain foods are simple foods you can include every week. Let's talk about 7 of them. Before we get to the list, let's understand why nutrition matters. Researchers at the Harvard Center on the Developing Child explain that the brain is built over time through a combination of experiences, relationships, and nutrition. Think of your child's brain like a house under construction. Experiences provide the design, relationships provide the support, nutrition provides many of the building materials. When children receive nutrients that support brain development, those materials help build and strengthen important neural connections. That's why healthy eating isn't just about physical growth, it's also about supporting learning, attention, memory, and emotional development. So what foods help? The first is eggs. Eggs contain choline, an important nutrient involved in brain development and memory. The second is salmon and other oily fish. These provide omega-3 fatty acids, which play a key role in supporting healthy brain function. Third, blueberries. These colorful fruits contain antioxidants that help protect cells, including brain cells. Fourth, yogurt. Yogurt provides nutrients that support overall brain and body health, and many children enjoy it as a snack. Fifth, leafy green vegetables like spinach. These contain vitamins and minerals that support healthy development. Sixth, nuts and seeds, when served in age-appropriate forms and according to safety guidelines. These provide healthy fats that support growing brains. And seventh, beans. Beans contain nutrients that provide steady energy for active bodies and developing minds. Now let's see what this looks like in everyday life. Imagine a toddler starting the morning with eggs and fruit. Their brain receives important nutrients to help fuel a day of learning and exploration. Or picture a preschooler enjoying yogurt and blueberries as an afternoon snack before story time. Simple choices can add up over time. And let's be honest, not every meal goes according to plan. Sometimes your child happily eats vegetables. Other times, they examine a single pea like it's an alien life form. Every parent has been there. The goal isn't perfection. The goal is consistency over time. So how can you make these foods easier to include? First, focus on variety rather than perfection. Children often need repeated exposure before accepting new foods. Second, involve your child when possible. Helping choose fruits, vegetables, or snacks can increase interest. Third, pair new foods with familiar favorites. This can make trying something new feel less intimidating. Fourth, model healthy eating yourself. Children learn by watching. And finally, think about weekly patterns rather than individual meals. One challenging lunch doesn't determine your child's development. Healthy habits built over time matter much more. So if you've ever worried about whether your child is getting the right nutrition, take a deep breath. You don't need to create perfect meals every day. Small, consistent choices can make a meaningful difference. Of course, every child has unique nutritional needs, and if you have concerns about diet, growth, allergies, or feeding challenges, it's always a good idea to speak with your pediatrician or a qualified healthcare professional. I'd love to hear from you. Which of these brain foods does your child already enjoy? Leave a comment below and share your experience. And if you enjoy learning about the science behind your child's development, follow the Baby Mind Coach for more practical, research-based parenting insights. You're not just feeding a growing body, you're helping build a growing brain.